Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Kwadash. I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel. All right, mainly the elect. I want to say peace and blessings, right, to the hope of the elect on the four corners, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, the great song, this your brother Nabah. I just come with this little quick lesson that you can see on the screen. It's just something that I was just scrolling, laying in the bed, just scrolling, and I see, because I'm just looking at the news, see what I can come up with, do a lesson with, but in the morning, but something struck my spirit now, as you can see on the screen. All right, 5-year-old boy, he's 5, allegedly beheaded by a stranger at home in front of his mother. You see that? Reporting neighbors beat the suspect to death. You see what times we in? You see what times we are in. And it's getting crazy, crazy by the day. You just heard, all right, how people are just throwing their kids in the river, throwing their kids in the garbage can, putting their kids into ovens, just losing their mind. All right? These are the times that we are in, evil and only evil and continually evil. You see? That's why it's important to fear Yahweh Shema Shah. This boy was 5 years old. All right? And he got his head chopped out by a stranger. Who knows why? Some his mom did or some his dad did, but who knows why? Because when it comes down to the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shah, this precept, it hit. It hit. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or were the righteous cut off. Who knows why? Only the Heavenly Father knows why. Only the Heavenly Father knew the reason why this little boy, who in your eyes could be made innocent, look innocent, seem innocent, and he got his head chopped off in front of his mother. Look, it said the victim mother reportedly attempted to intervene during the alleged attack and was subsequently injured. So he probably beat her ass. Right? A 5-year-old boy was allegedly beheaded by a home invader while the victim mother watching horror. See, these the times that we coming into that it's gonna become numb. Right now people mind like, damn, why and how and but we finna come into time, this is gonna be normal. You see? This is gonna be normal. Jacob's trouble. And we ain't even scratched the surface of Jacob's trouble. And you see how these people are losing their mind. All right? Demons on them. They just take the wheel. Surrounding neighbor rushed to the scene. Allegedly began beating the attacker after the intruder allegedly had no relation to the boy or his family. You see that? No relations. Now let's get this precept. Sirach. Salakia. This Sirach, I think 39. Let me see. Sirach 39 and there we go. Sirach 39 and 28. Let me highlight that. Now it says, woo, it said all these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinner, they are turned to evil. Right? There'll be spirits that are created for vengeance, meaning payback. The Lord had created spirits for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. And in the time of their destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So they pleased the Lord. See, there was a judgment that was written for that 5-year-old boy. Remember, when you go into Ecclesiastes 3:16, it says, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, right? And that a nigga was there. You see? Earth is the place of judgment. Let's go out this precept. Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. When you go into the scriptures, it tells you, woe to you women that are at ease. Woe to you women that are at ease. Remember, the Lord got spirits creative of vengeance. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, because that's all that's going to be going on in Babylon the Great. That's all that's going to be going on in America. Wickedness, iniquity, evil. Because we coming to a time of what? Jacob's trouble. But only those that are going to be delivered, those that fear the Lord. Because he got those spirits that's ready at the time to please the wrath of who? Yahweh. And it said, but he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. This chapter going into the time of trouble like no other. Giving you the ins and outs. All right, how terrified, all right, these times is going to be when they come. We ain't seen nothing yet, but it is going down. We seeing the love of many wax cold. Let's go back to it. Look, you can't tell me this not cold. 5-year-old boy allegedly beheaded. Beheaded means he got his head chopped off. What kind of spirit you have to be in to chop a 5-year-old boy head off? You see? By a home invader, while the victim mother watched. She had to watch this. Remind me in the book of the Maccabees, the seven children of the mother. She had to watch, all right, her kids get their tongue cut off. She had to watch all of them die. You see? But we coming to some time, guess what? It's going to become normal. You see? You're going to have to be numb to this. Numb seeing the terror of the Lord. It's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power. So Lord willing, y'all brothers to edified. Next time, Shalom. Bob, Baraka Akim. May the Lord team bless your night. Feel you have about Shema Shah. Shalom.